First and foremost, we want to giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone GMS for teaching us his knowledge. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the hopeful elect I came out there throughout the four corners of the earth. His word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
And we gotta be wise as serpents and harmless. And if we ain't moving wise, it can cost us, man.
Right. And the scriptures speak about how we're supposed to be redeeming the time for the days of evil.
Right.
We're coming in some times where we understand betrayal, persecution. Esau, as the scriptures say, we're not ignorant to Satan's devices. And because we walk upon the battlements of the city. The scriptures speak about keeping thee far from the man that got the power to kill, man. Right? And we understand that in these times, and we got to move circumspectly, and not as fool, but as wise, redeeming the time for the days of evil, man.
Right.
Right?
Hey, the scriptures say, a servant isn't greater than his Lord. We can't forget that the Lord was even portrayed, man.
Right. And a lot of people are trying to entice you, man. You know, everybody that come up to a camp ain't some newcomer that just came. A lot of people be sent, you know, sent to try men, sent to see if you engage in foolishness. Right. Never forget, they want to be able to paint an image or a stigma around what this thing of ours about. Never forget, they got us on the what they call it, the Southern Poverty Law Center.
Right.
They trying to link us with the domestic terrorism. So, we got to be wise out here in these times, man. Because as the scriptures say, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but are mighty through the pulling down of strongholds.
But you got Jake turning the truth into a whole game, man. That shit is ridiculous. Niggas doing drive-bys, different wicked ass shit, bro. The Lord, that's why the scriptures say judgment shall start at the house of the Most High, man. Okay. There's just a lot of guys that's in the truth that's not right.
Okay.
You know that's calling themselves men of the Lord and portraying to be a
brother.
Kind.
Right.
They ain't right, bro.
That's why the scriptures say, trust not in every brother, for every brother will surely supplant.
Right.
That's why a brother is known in adversity. That's why in the time that we're coming into, and when this thing starts to ramp up through the spirit, and we become to get tried, it's going to show who's really our brother, man. You see? But I'm going to go back to that Matthew 10. I'm going to start back at verse 16 from the top. But behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils. And they will scourge you in their synagogues. Right? We know that happened in the past. But, hey, that's going to happen in the future, man.
That's right.
Right? Hey, the scriptures say there's no new thing upon the sun. And the scriptures say how even the Apostle Paul said he suffered with a false brother, and those that crept in unawares and despite our liberty that we have in Yahushua. Right? And we're out here to just preach the message. And Lord willing that the elect is going to be sealed, which they're going to be sealed because we know that Yahushua, and that he gives the increase, man.
Right.
It's not of us. We don't force this thing down people's throat. Hey, they're going to receive it or not. As the scriptures say, prophesy to the wind.
Hey, the scriptures say whether they hear or whether they forbear.
That's right.
And the Most High is going to reach who this message is for, which is the elect. The 144,000 and 1/3 that consists of women, children, and multiple believers, man. That's allotted to get this and come back, which is a beautiful thing, man. And which the Lord is preparing us for these bad times, man.
That's right.
And preparing us for betrayal.
Right.
Preparing us for
being cast into prison.
Right.
Hey, Revelation 2:10. Right. That's I'm gonna finish this off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab that one. Agree with that adversary quickly. This is Matthew 10 and 18. It's 17 said, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, and for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. But when they shall deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak.
And the true and sincere, man, hey, Lord willing, we part of the elect, we're going to be blameless when these things come upon us, man. As for the people that's faking, man, we're going to be blameless, and the Most High going to put it in our spirit what to say so we can magnify him, and then the Most High going to deliver us out of that shit, man. You know, whether it be by death or whether the Lord have an angel break us out of there, we don't know. That's why brothers got to be in this thing in truth and sincerity, really believing on Yahweh Shema Shai, hey, pushing his word to the best of your abilities, man. Hey, because the Lord know who believe and who don't, who's starting just different mischief and who's not, man. You know, you got these different camps, and like I said, they turned the truth into a whole game, man. That shit wicked as hell, man. The Lord ain't with that. And it's a lot of camps out here deceiving a lot of people, man. They got a lot of blood on their hands, man.
Okay.
That they're gonna have to give an account to. They're gonna have to answer to that.
That's right. This is Matthew 5 and verse 25. It says, agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him.
Yeah, man. We gotta maneuver in this kingdom. You get pulled over by the police, you know, if you know, you gotta pay your taxes.
Right.
You know, just different things. You know, dealing with this world.
Right. Hey, Yahweh Shah said, render unto Caesar's things that's unto Caesar's.
Right.
But render unto the Most High the things unto the Most High.
Right. Yeah. The scriptures ain't telling you to take the electronic tag.
Right.
But while we in this world, we gotta
you use the word, not abuse
it. Right.
Okay.
We gotta agree with these laws right now, man.
Right. And to the best of our ability.
Right.
Right. And being a law-abiding citizen, but when it comes to something that's to the Most High, and we know not to go with it, man.
Right.
And as Scripture says, a time and place for everything up under the sun, man.
Right.
Right. Every Edomite you see, that's just like at work. You shouldn't be calling Esau Edom on the job the devil.
Right.
That's not being wise. You'll never have no job, and that's why these Israelites who try to be over righteous, wearing their fringes everywhere, and you never know who watching you, man.
That shit crazy, because I just ran into an Israelite woman, man, walking with fringes. What was it? This past Thursday.
Right. Which the true government that you need to have is this truth. You see?
Hey, it's beautiful, hey, because Israel waking up, but Jake ain't being wise.
Right.
Why? Because is being taught falsely. Not to they're being taught false doctrine, man.
Right.
You know, so Jake gonna be out here and get caught up, man. No, Jake ain't being wise. Like the scriptures say, wise is the serpent, harmless is the dove, man. We ain't in the kingdom yet.
Right.
You making yourself a target.
We still behind enemy lines.
Right.
You see? And you have to move like that. Understanding that we're in a time of war, man. We'll at any moment, and we know that as Revelation 12:12 say that the devil shall come down having great wrath short time, man. And the scripture say how he's gonna be like a madman, spare none. And you want to be in Clark Kent mode, man. When we out there on the streets, we preach the word, and we get the word out through the spin power of Yahweh Shema Shai at this over, and we get up out of there, man.
Right.
You see?
Hey, that was an order for the apostles, man. We don't supposed to just be chilling and just sitting there, just chilling there, man. We don't know what's going on, bro.
Right.
And we got to follow the spirit, man, and just believe in the Lord and do what the Most High commanded us to do to the best of our abilities, bro, and maneuver in this world.
That's right.
We see what's going on with 2/3. That left hand side, like that Jake that wasn't being wise, and he went in there and got into it with that lady, which he was in the wrong. That Jake was in the wrong, man.
Right.
He got mad at the lady because she wanted to correct her food, and he started punching on her because the nigga woman should have just shut the hell up. But a Jake started punching on her, not using wisdom, and she told her son to put him to death, man.
Right. And which the scriptures say, anger resteth in the bosom of fools.
Right.
And having control over your spirit. That's part of being wise.
And it goes something like, I'm not roughly paraphrasing it, the anger cause you I believe that the die, you can't control your anger. Right. I can't roughly paraphrasing the scripture.
Right, yeah, because the scripture say a man that can't have control over the spirit is like a city without walls, man. Right, you don't have no defense system because you can be tossed to and fro. It's some people that'll come and entice you And you don't know what that person may have. A knife, a gun.
I know. Hey, taijutsu.
Right.
You know, different karate.
Right.
Tactics. Hey, motherfuckers. Hey, know some shit out here.
Right.
Hey, put you to death quick.
Right. Which we ain't telling brothers to be no cowards, but we ain't telling you to be no fool.
We ain't telling you to start shit.
Right.
Right.
And the Lord, when he was on the scene, he was defensive. He wasn't on offense. He wasn't looking for trouble. Right. Trouble came to him, and even when he presented with trouble, they tried to kill the Lord. Did the Lord fight back? No. And the Lord got up out of there, man. He used wisdom. Because as the scripture say, if this was my kingdom, then my servants shall fight, man. This ain't our fight right now, man. The only thing that we supposed to be fighting for is this truth, man. Right. Defending the gospel. And that's what the Lord sent us out to do. They preach the word, man. And he sent us forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. He said, I sent you forth as fishermen. Right. We're fishing. Then when the Lord come back and we get changed and we come down from the chariots, and we're going to be turned into hunters. But that's for an appointed time, man. And we at a time now where things are ramping up in the spirit. Esau, I already got the red list, the blue list, the yellow list. You can make one false move because of pride and count trying to show somebody up. And you can say something or do something that can bring fall in the ministry if you ain't rolling in the spirit, man. Right. That's all that the vocab Malones of the world need to conjure up a clip where you going off because you being emotional, you know. And now that's the whole image that they gonna put on Israel, because we know Esau the devil. He gonna say that even though he know a different camps, they gonna lump us all in together, man. You see. This is
this how them Israelites get down.
Right. This Matthew 5 and verse 25 again. It said, "Agree with thy adversary quickly, while thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee up to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. Right? Verily I say unto thee, thou shalt by no means come out thence till thou hast paid the othermost farthing." Right? Those fines. Right? That's why, like the brother saying, you got the police. We in Babylon, man. Any traffic stop can be your death sentence. You see? So yes sir, no sir. I already have your ID out. I already have your license registration out. And get in and out, man. You see? Grab that Revelation 2:10. We'll close it up. Yeah, good. This is Revelations 2. Fear no prison that you may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Hey, so that trial is coming, man. And whatever you sow, you gonna reap, man. If you've been sowing nothing but wickedness, mischief, content, yeah, kind. And you gonna have to eat that when the Most High put us through these tests. He ain't gonna put the spirit on you to endure, because you ain't gonna have a good conscience. Far as brothers that tried in truth and sincerity, tried to please the Lord, did what was pleasing on to Yahweh Shai. Hey, Lord willing, we some of those men, we're gonna have a good conscience entering into these times, and to really believe in and hope in Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, to be delivered, man.
Right. Hey, what the scripture say? Suffer not as an evildoer, man, or a busybody, or a murderer. Close it up.
Just want to say, brothers, stay on, man. Stay circumspect. Hey, stay circumspect. Hey, stay watching your surroundings. And take heed to these different things that's going on. Hey, these are examples for us, to take heed from, and just a further trust in the Lord, man. And brothers, make sure y'all watching the apostles. Keep watching the apostles, man, because those are the examples of the men that the Lord set up here on the earth. Because we see those other heads, they ain't right, man.
Okay. So with that, Lord willing, this in transit was edifying. Again, want to give all glory, all honor, and all praises to
Yahweh by Hashem, El Shai by Hashem, Kakodash.
The honors to the Apostle Israel, great millstone on which each will. Peace, love, and salutation to the hopeful elect scattered on the four winds of the earth, pushing this word in our truth and our sincerity. Kwame Yashala,
Konya Sharala.
Wa Ba Ba,
Wa Ba Ba Ba.
Shalom.
Shalom.